Hello and welcome to another reaction video on Peace Beats with Dan Blackwell. Today I'm getting back into the Money Game trilogy by Ren. I absolutely loved the first one. It really got me thinking. It's such an, money is so integral to modern humanity, isn't it? It's such an interesting subject to explore, the greed and the corruption and the joy it can bring. Like money is it means so many things. Like to me, money kind of means freedom, you know? Like if you've got loads of money, you're not being forced to be places that you don't want to be, you know, certainly not as often, because you can be doing the things that you want to do. You can go on the holidays you want to go. You can do as much or as little work as you want to do. It's that freedom in life. So money kind of represents freedom. And in that, it's also power, isn't it? Because you can also control people's freedom with it. So I'm really interested to see what we're going to get into with this one. We got off to a strong start with part one. Let's get straight into it.
Strange time we're living in, panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America, Britain split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on, needlessly bleeding resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 a storm it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we died upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame. We point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
I love how we've got the same chorus as in part one, and it's kind of making it as if it's one song, isn't it now? It's not like three separate songs that join through one narrative. This is all one song split into three parts, which is not something that you see very often at all, is it? Like that's a very unique way of doing it. This one is more of a studio production, as the first one was more of a live kind of thing, you know, the melody was hummed and everything. This is more produced, there's like nice layers on the vocals. And what he's highlighting, I think, in the lyrics is the division that's created by money, or people with money dividing the poor, telling them who to like, who to dislike, who to blame for the fact that they're poor. Just highlighting all the people who are taking advantage of the system, people who are born into lots of money, who have lots of money, who control everything really, all the politicians who are profiting, because you're not meant to be able to profit from being a politician. That's kind of the point, isn't it? Is that you're not in it for the money, you're in it to make the world a better place, to make your country a better place, at the very least, you know. That's what it should be all about. But there is a lot of people profiting from it, and we're seeing a lot of that right now in both America and the UK and the world over. And really, it's been ever thus, hasn't it? It's always been the situation. But right now, I don't think it's ever been so in your face as it is right now, as far as I'm aware. Like, they're really putting two fingers up at us at the moment. And so many people are just going along with it.
But we died upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame. We point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game. This old Money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells cause there's loads on the sand. Step one, must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step two, gotta make the people think that they want them, really want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste, man. Free, it's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4. Expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. Guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8. Big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9. Polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way.
In the chorus, it's funny, I was saying in the last video, that hook that he hums, like, I'd really like to hear that layered with some bass in it and, you know, like a little bit of a gospel feel to it, and that's kind of what he's done here. So that's cool. These lyrics, they're so beautifully put together, and, oh man. This is it, isn't it? This is the history of humanity. It's what we do, and we're all a part of it, like every single one of us. And it's like almost impossible not to be. Like, we are all part of the money game. Like, as he says, like we're all. That's what I'm doing. I'm waking up in the morning and being like, right, how can I get by? How can I, you know, go up in the world? How can I go up in this kind of game of Monopoly? Like, and yeah, eventually, if I can, I will buy property, and yeah, I will probably, you know, try and work my way up. But of course I will. You have to. Like, the only way of getting out of it is to like go back to sort of tribes or go off grid and like live in small communities. But then there's a whole other problem with that. Like, they very often go wrong. What is the answer? How do you get out of the money game? I suppose the best we can do is focus on what we have and focus on non-material things, focus on love and each other and friendship and kindness and gratitude, being grateful for the air we breathe, for the food we eat, for the people we meet, for the music we listen to, and not give all of our light to pursuing that money dragon, you know? Like, you're going to have to give it something in order to get through life. But if you keep your mind on your heart rather than your pocket, then I think that's probably the closest we can get to getting away from it. I would love to hear some ideas on this, on your thoughts. Like, am I making any sense at all? This is just coming off the top of my head. I'm just thinking this right now. Like, these songs, they always get you thinking, don't they? They always get you thinking about, like, oh God, yeah, we're all a part of this. What can we do? How do we get out? Because damn it, I want to get out. Okay, let's hear some more.
That's great, now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9. Polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we die upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame. We point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
So musically, I'm getting flavors of blues, flavors of gospel, flavors of reggae. I love the little piano line on top that just kind of floats over the rhythm of it. But yeah, it's this nice, groovy, catchy like hook. I think you need that for a song like this to keep you locked in to the music so that you can then focus on the lyrics and just kind of ride that groove while you like take in all the words. I think that's a brilliantly put together song. I love the concepts he's touching on of greed, power, corruption, division, and the trap, you know what I mean? The trap of the rat race, getting stuck in it. And yeah, it's a minority of people, isn't it, that control the world and control what we're watching, what entertainment we're taking in. You know, you can't get away from certain celebrities and stuff like, and yeah, I'm feeling more and more inclined to get the hell away from it. I spend very little time on social media now, very little time watching the TV anymore. I just want to focus on my little bubble. It's a difficult one, that, isn't it? Because like you want to feel connected to the world, but at the same time, you don't want it to affect you all the time. Like watching the news all the time and watching ourselves as a society getting bent over day after day. It wears you down, and you know it's easy to get like hysterical or distraught and have it really affect you. But ultimately, you feeling all these things of worry and panic, it doesn't help the situation at all, does it? Maybe the answer is to focus on being a positive person and being really good to people around you, just being like a positive light in the world. And that's, you know, do what you can for your impact to make the world a better place. But maybe try not to, oh man, I don't know. Like on one hand, I'm saying like, don't pay attention to what's going on, but we have to pay attention, don't we? Ah, I got some thinking to do. I got some thinking to do. Tell you what, help me process these thoughts. I want to hear some ideas in the comments, please, of what are we to do about the people in power who are taking control of the world, corruption, profiting off it, and screwing over the people who are on the other side of the tracks, you know? Do we just focus on ourselves and focus on happiness and get back to health and like health is wealth and love and kindness? Or do we have to watch the news every day and be invested in absolutely everything that happens and really care and be at every protest and invest your life into making the world better? What's the answer? I don't know if there is a clear one for everybody. I mean, we're all different and we can all do different things. I try to do my bit in every way I can, in any like humanitarian opportunity that comes up to raise money for charities or anything like that through music. I'm always on that. But I do try to spend as little time as possible being afraid, you know? So, in summary, I really, really enjoyed that. It's got my brain going all over the place. I'm gonna be thinking about this all day now. If you enjoy my reaction videos, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be part of my money game, I've got to buy me a coffee as well. Take care, everybody. Take care of each other. And yeah, peace and love.